Hey guys, it's Ross. I just wanted to let y'all know that this video will be different than my usual content and future episodes of Baldur's Gate. I played late at night, so my live commentary wasn't 100%. So, instead, I'll be doing a summary and a voiceover to keep things entertaining. Hope y'all don't mind and enjoy the video. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, a game based on the TTRPG Dungeons & Dragons. I'll be playing through the entire game my way from start to finish. If you enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe. Kicking off our adventure, we start in a lovely Illithid ship, locked in pods with a Githyanki woman named Lae'zel. We're greeted by our host, a mind flayer, and are immediately infected with parasites. I actually had to cover my eyes at this bit because it grossed me out so much. After that delightful experience, it's time for character creation. Meet Roos, our half-elf ranger who can't talk to people at all. I also got to create a guardian, no clue what that means, but I made one anyway.
There's a woman in my head who calls me Stud Muffin.
Our lovely host ship, the Nautiloid, gets chased down with Githyanki dragons and hops around the material plane. Eventually, when faced with imminent death, we get teleported to Avernus, or as my friend called it in the recording,
Welcome to Arizona!
That's not Arizona. This isn't good. Where the fuck is this? I don't actually know where this is. Oh, it's hell. Oh, it's hell. Oh, it's hell.
Oh, it's LA then.
Okay, buddy, it's time to do our first dice roll. Fuck. Our goal now is escaping the Nautiloid and getting out of hell, so I explore the ship, become a loot goblin, accidentally kill a possible ally, as my friend told me, and reunite with Lae'zel. She almost stabs me until our parasites communicate and say, "Don't kill each other, we need you to work together." So we continue onward together, fighting some imps for my first taste of combat. I then unleash some cultists by mistake, kill them, and find another character trapped in a pod. This is Shadowheart, and I want to free her really, really bad. I then proceed to get lost for 10 minutes because my friend told me to not go into the room I needed to go into. In the process, there are intellect devourers roaming around, so this ended up happening. Kill it, stab. Oh, I didn't know they were just chill like that. Now I feel bad. Anyway, I find the thing to free Shadowheart and learn she's also infected with this parasite. Almost immediately, Lae'zel and Shadowheart don't get along, and they won't for the rest of the video. We find the helm infested with devils and mind flayers, getting wrapped up in their fight during our escape. We get out of Avernus and the ship crashes. During the crash, I get knocked out by a rock and almost die, but am saved by something? I don't know what, honestly, and then proceed to wake up on the shore the next morning. I find Shadowheart, find out she's hiding some secrets, and become a loot goblin once more. The crash killed some civilians, but it's fine. I totally don't have guilt weighing on my conscience. After looting, Shadowheart and I fight some intellect devourers and level up. I run into another character, Asterion, who cornered an intellect devourer. I go to investigate and proceed to get a knife held to my throat. After a tense first meeting and a nat 20 to escape, we learn that Asterion is infected as well. After exploring a bit more, we run into a living mind flayer and learn that he's a gaslighting girl boss and proceed to leave him to die. We run into a group of bandits, fight them, accidentally kill 2 of them, and loot from the surviving members. Moving down the path, we find Lae'zel trapped by 2 tieflings. I convince them to leave and free our Githyanki friend. We get a clue that a guy named Zoru knows where another Githyanki is, and Lae'zel says that it's in our best interest to go find them, because they can get rid of the illithid tadpoles in our brains. Up ahead, a group of travelers are trapped outside a gate, with goblins moving in. Zevlor, the leader of the tieflings, doesn't want to let them in, until goblins show up and start attacking. Oh boy, goblins! I love those adorable. Oh no, what is that? What the fuck is that? Kill it now. We defeat the goblins with 1 casualty and are let into the Emerald Grove. Zevlor is pissed at the travelers, and as I try to persuade them to stop fighting, I fail my roll and Zevlor punches the guy in the face. He tells us that the tiefling refugees are being forced out of the grove by the druids, with the druids believing that outsiders are to blame for the recent monster attacks. I don't entirely disagree with them. With more people comes more attention, but they could at least be nice to people and help them to safety. We take shelter in the grove, stopping some squabbles before finding Zoru. Find out the Githyanki killed Zoru's friend near Baldur's Gate, and make plans to head there later. Lae'zel threatens me because I called her out, but I'm gonna be nice. I can't hurt the non-existent feelings of these characters. I protect an imprisoned goblin and get information about a priestess gut of her tribe, who she claims can heal people from some pretty bad injuries. So that's 2 people on the list of possible healers, which I'm happy to see the list growing. I'm probably going to mess up somewhere, so I'd like to have multiple options in case plans go south. I'd rather not have a mind flayer burst from my corpse. Another scuffle erupts between the druids and the refugees when a woman demands that Kaga, the archdruid, release her child. After getting lost again, this time on my own, and resetting because I accidentally committed a robbery and got people hurt, I find the obvious stone door that leads to Kaga. God. Kaga torments a child because she tried to steal the druid's statue. Who would do that? And I tell her to fuck off. After that, Shadowheart poorly hides something from me again, but I don't press it because I respect her boundaries. Kaga tells me I should help the refugees to safety and to talk with Zevlor, and that's where I thought the game would end. I thought. But then we get camp time, baby! Woohoo! Character bonding! First stop is with my bestie, Shadowheart. I ask about her past, which she doesn't want to talk about finding Priestess Gut, which Shadowheart would prefer, talk about plans after we get the parasites out of our heads. Shadowheart, along with assumedly the rest of the party, plan to try and find their ways back home, with the 3 of us returning to Baldur's Gate and Lae'zel returning to her home. Speaking of Lae'zel, time to chat with her. Lae'zel reminisces about home in the Tears, a group of floating rocks behind the moon, stating these were where most Githyanki's come from. She then tells me to shut the fuck up and go to bed so we can travel the next day. Then we chatted with Asterion, which he flirts with me, I think. My reaction reads this as flirting, but at the same time I'm autistic, so I don't fucking know. He saunters off in the middle of the night while everyone's sleeping, which is weird, but the next morning comes without issue. And that's where my playthrough ended. For now. I'm super excited to play more Baldur's Gate 3 and to see the world it's setting up. If you want to tag along, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified every time I upload. I'm planning on playing multiplayer with friends soon, so don't miss out on that. Thank you for watching.